Vegas, caught up in Vegas. But anyway, this is like I said it. People like, are they losing money? No, they're not playing games. They're a business and they're here to make money.
Oh, no way, Bob Dylan. Yo,
What's that?
Kit finally dropped the Gandalfs on Kit. Kit, once this Kit finally dropped the Gandalfs.
What do you mean? Like he finally started shipping them, or
No. Some extra batches he had, some extra doodads he still had with the Gandalf in art. He posted them up, whatever stock he had left.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for the whole thing with the Batman. What James is trying to point out here is, to me, it's the same way that I kind of complained about the world of Star Wars, and there's way too many splintered factions. People love the Clone Wars. Some people only do the Bad Batch. Some people love the Disney Plus schlock. Others in Classic Trilogy. Same thing. The same analogy fits in. Too many Batmans. Val Kilmer.
There's too many of them.
Too many of them with their own SKUs, right?
Yep.
Val Kilmer Batman. You have Ben Affleck. Then you have Christopher Nolan. And then you have Robert Pattinson. And then, of course, brace yourself. Grab your ankles and bend over. We have the James Gunn Batman. James, did you cats forget about the James Gunn Batman that's around the corner? Dear right? Lord. That's too many. You see what I mean? It's too many Batmans. I need to slow it down. Slow it down.
Be humble.
I can tell you, there's one Batman that deserves to get cut and thrown in the trash is the Joel Schumacher Batman. Throw that shit in the trash. Oh no. If you have to eliminate one Batman out of your color, get rid of it. That and his little wacky Batmobile. What was Joe Schumacher thinking? What was he was a fucking everything about that movie.
The sneaker with LEDs. Oh, that's the one, right? The sneakers with LEDs, right?
The one where where you have
it looks like a sneaker. It looks like one of them them hoop sneakers, man.
Man, that's a horrible vehicle.
Horrible vehicle. LEDs.
Horrible. Everything about the Joel Schumacher just is just no. The hell was he thinking?
Doc Collector is in the chat. Am I dreaming? I just did the cross stream on my channel.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
What's up? Kid has some. So what does that mean? Does it mean that they're still sitting on Gandalfs, or did people cancel? Did collectors
it's people that canceled because I've had a few pre-orders that went through after their cancellation. Right, the Aragorn Premium Edition Rooted that came up on once it's hit for retail. I pre-ordered that, and then I pre-ordered the Premium Edition Batman that went up in stock. For pre-order way back. So yeah. So sometimes Kid gets these figures in, and he has a allotment that still hasn't been met because some people cancel. Flaky collectors. It happens.
The days of taking a wait and see approach. Look, he's damn wisdom from Collection Obsession. Wait a minute, he is
wow, dude. Before we continue. Wow, I'm really surprised about the price. Once this kid could have just raised the price on this one. It's $600 for in-art Gandalf. Wow.
Damn. Is that good or bad? I don't even know.
People are spending $800 to $1,000 on an in-art Gandalf right now, and kid has it for $600. Wow. Damn, kids being good to the people because these are just extra stock, Like you could have just raised the price. Like, sometimes when you get extra stock and you want to meet the demand.
Nate, the kids don't have time for that. We were in the middle of a timed pre-order drop, right?
Dude, don't tell this to Halorian though. Halorian's like 800 something on his in-art channel.
Do you want to travel to the Death Star or do you want to travel to the Shire? You can't have it both.
No, let's go to the Death Star. No, let's go to the Death Star. Let's go.
You can't. You can't have it. You can't. That's not how it works. This right here, this was mean as shit. This was mean. You have to. This is wild.
000, my boy.
Because if I wasn't keeping up and you weren't helping me, like I could have missed this. And this is, to me, this is so like I praised it on my previous show. This is important. I just pre-ordered the BT1, and you're gonna make me.
Me for 000, I pre-ordered both of them together. and it was beautiful.
This is, and then like we don't even. We're assuming Sideshow got 2,000 units. You think, or 50? I don't even know.
No. It's 2,000 worldwide. 2,000 worldwide, and Sideshow may have gone in at least. It only lasts for 20 minutes. So my guess is I was at the 300 number. So no, a little before 300. I was at 250. So that means there must have been about 300 of these on Sideshow because I ended up in the 200 marks. I still got it, and it went waitlist at 20 minutes after the release.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to wait. I avoid. Because I knew that if I didn't pre-order this through Sideshow, I would have to suffer the wrath of the secondary market of eBay.
So, guys, if you guys still want to go back to the Shire, as of right now, once this kit has the best pricing for Gandalf right now. Right now, Gandalf in art is like an $800,000 price tag.
But
right now.
Nate, on the eve of May the 4th, you can't have them both.
No, I'm not going back to the Shire. I'm going to the Death Star right now, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think this is the where I think Hot Toys is probably part of their campaign, their strategic marketing campaign, where they're doing these timed releases, these limited releases. And this stuff, like a lot of these figures are going to ship by the end of the year. Isn't like BT1, like this droid is at the end of the year. Like, so you need to cough up this money. You see now why I was so cautious about just jumping onto pre-orders. And I've been like that for over a year now.
I know.
Like that last time Clone Trooper, I said, nope. Remember, I stayed out of it. Right. That one you told me that it's going for top dollar, and I'm sure it is, but I had very little interest in it. I'm like,
the Umbra, I got 3 of them suckers, man. I had to.
Good for you. Good. You know what? Good for you. But the thing is that the future is uncertain right now in the world of Star Wars, and we're not near May the 4th on the eve of the anniversary of Phantom Menace. Oh, by the way, the Phantom Menace is having a limited theatrical run on May the 3rd. So if you're telling me that Hot Toys isn't going to try to tentpole this event, you're out of your mind.
Dude, there's possibilities. We could do a wish list thing later, but they could do are we going to do a wish list segment here? Cause I'll wait.
We'll do one. I want to talk about this particular. So this is a droid where, like I said, this is a character. The BT1 and the 000 were announced to the public, to the world in 2015 in comic book form. And the fact that, is it because, you almost wonder, was it because it was a Hot Toys exclusive, or did people really care about the characters? And I think it was just the timed Hot Toys limited batch is what set the actual shark frenzy within the collectors to jump at this.
Yep.
Which is wacky because no one gave a shit about Attack of the Clones at C-3PO. I think you can still buy that at retail.
Yeah. So the Goldenrod C-3PO is still available. It's probably gonna get in stock. C-3PO Attack of the Clones is waitlisted. You can still get it in some markets, but it used to be the rarest one until 000, my beloved, popped up, and I'm like, damn, yeah, he's taking all the heat now. He's taking all the praise right now, bro.
Yeah, and it looks great. This paint
head with scissor hand. Yep.
Yeah. I chose this photo. I wanted it because I actually like the whole lightning effect, and I'm going to see if I can try to add some USB lights to his fingertips to get that lightning effect.
So you read the comics, like this is a way to neutralize opponents and then work on them. Like, okay, no, I got you. Zip, like the Klingon neck grip.
Yeah.
Ding. Okay, time to work on you, torture you. Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, it's Ryan. You're not far from the truth. Feels like over half of the announcements this year have been Star Wars as well, and we're not even at May the 4th. Yeah, this is why I've always promoted caution when it comes to day one pre-orders, because you just don't know the uncertainty of the future. You just don't know what's going to get dropped. And again, And I don't know if you heard this part, Nate, but we're getting a HasLab Star Wars on May the 4th. That was
Ooh.
confirmed by Mr. Stevie. He was one of the actual designers for the HasLab sail barge. So is it a ship? Is it a diorama? I have no clue. Or is it another Reva? I have no clue. But we are getting a Star Wars themed HasLab on May the 4th. And I need to, because they're fun, they're pretty cool. And I always end up picking up a couple because
Yeah.
those things always go for triple the amount on eBay.
Yep.
So I have to prep for that. I don't just think about the now, man. I am phasing in and out of the future and to the present, and I have to anticipate that. And the fact that we've gotten 6 pre-order drops within in under 48 hours is just it's wild. It's nothing like we've ever seen before.
I've never seen this hype train for Hot Toys Star Wars like this for a while. I mean, like an event, and a May the 4th event. But leading into it, we got the Dark Side line, Legends line, leading into May the 4th. I'm like, wow, that's some love. I'm like, Hot Toys listened to the uproars last year, like, oh, you guys want flex. Oh, we give you flex. We'll give you some flex. We'll flex on you. Prepare your wallets though, but we'll flex on you.
I've heard so many different rumors. I've heard that the rumored Death Star.
Cantina.
I don't believe that the Forest Moon of Endor Ewok set. I know that's been rumored before. I do believe it's a diorama. It could be a diorama playset, and the only reason why I feel that is because the last HasLab for Star Wars, it hasn't even been released yet to the public, and it's the Ghost ship, the one that everybody slept on, that giant ghost. So so I don't think it's going to be a ship, and then most collectors in the community don't feel it's going to be a HasLab ship. It could be a lightsaber. Remember, they did the HasLab Reva lightsaber that nobody gave a shit about. They did do the Beast of Burden Rancor. Remember, everybody slept on that. The Black Series Rancor.
Oh boy, here we go.
You know,
Here we go. You're never gonna let that go.
I'm never gonna let that Rancor. You turn your back on it, Nate. That and then what happens? 2 months later, you get that fat fucker on Book of Boba Fett riding a Rancor, and then everybody wants to ride one. Everybody wants to ride a Rancor. And I said it on your show. I go, you can't, I go, the collector community can't see past 2-dimensional. You got to look at the big picture. You got to look at 3-dimensional. And I go, look at the possibility, the fun, the toyability. And what did
nobody wanted it? People spoke with their wallets. Nobody wanted that crap.
Everybody bitch, it's too much money. But yet you see that fat fucker on one on Book of Boba Fett, and everybody wants one.
Except for Joshua, he wanted it. He wanted 2 of those. He wanted 2 of those, except for Joshua. He wanted.
But anyway, but you have to understand that's what the concept of HasLab is, right?
Yeah.
Is to spend very little in R&D, and if the community wants it, then they move forward, right? Because the community feels that if it doesn't get funded, oh, Hasbro lost. Well, no, that's the whole idea. It's low risk. That's factored in.
Low risk, high reward.
Yeah. So exactly. So it's very low risk, and if it doesn't get funded, I've always felt that if something like that doesn't get funded, the ones who actually suffer are the collectors in the community. Because I actually wanted that Rancor. I did. I would have taken that out to the desert, Nate. I would have played with that thing. That thing was cool. That would have been fun as hell. The lightsaber thing was with that whole Reva. I mean, the whole woke community isn't going to go for that nonsense.
Domo, what's up?
Yeah. I feel like people should temper their expectations for the actual announcements. I'm not tempered. I'm on high alert. I've raised shields. I sent the gunners to their stations.
Here's the thing. I don't believe it's anything wrong to be excited and have expectations. Just as long as you mentally understand that things don't go the way you plan, right? And still be excited for what we get, right? If things don't work out, hey, We still got the rest of the year with figures coming out.
That's it.
We got probably hell if nothing comes out for you the past few days. That's a relief for your wallet to continue to survive because something out there Hot Toys will drop that you want. Hell, what if Papa Howie gets frantic and excited and drops a freaking Return of Jedi Rancor at one point, or freaking a Jabba the Hutt? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to prepare yourself for that wallet that
You
drop.
got to be careful when you say Jabba the Hutt. You're not talking about Jabba the Hutt from the Boonta Eve pod racer, right? You know, I mean, because Jabba comes in all sorts of shapes and sizes. Special edition and all that. But I mean, look, if they did the pod racer Jabba the Hutt, I would still get him from the Boonta.
Yeah,
I would still get him. I would still get him.
Anakin on pod racer would be nice
Anakin
too.
on the pod racer is one of my biggest predictions. I go, no one is going to buy little Annie by himself. Oh, Annie, little Annie. Oh, Annie, get on the Power Racer, Annie. No one gives a shit. Oh, Jar Jar. We speaking of Jar Jar, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get that idiot.
I'll pre-order him. I'll still pre-order.
Yeah, we're gonna get him.
I still love my idiot. I still love my idiot.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get Ahmed Best. He's gonna get his real. He's gonna get his comeuppance. Man, he deserves it. Because we all picked on him. Remember, the early aughts, we all made fun of him. Like, no, man, we almost sent that guy over the bridge. So we gotta make it up to his figure.
Yeah, make it up to him. Yeah,
we gotta make it up to him. And little Annie on a pod racer, we gotta make it up to him too.
The pod racer is not too far off compared to the size of a dewback. Yeah, you can.
No, because here's the kicker: the pod racer isn't that far off as far as size from the actual. I'm pointing to my pod racer, not pod racer, my speeder bike, my clone speeder bike with the sidecar. That's a big giant piece, yeah. With the bark speeder, that thing is huge, man. I'm like, so it's
I know, I got two of them.
So it's not that, right? It's not that far off to assume that you could probably make a pod racer.
Ooh, battle droids, the droidy cars. I'm gonna get 4 of them, man.
Oh man, the droid cars are guaranteed day one for me.
Yeah.
Day one. So there's just, like I said, there's just so much. I hope that the folks that really wanted 000 got them.
Raiden.
Yeah, I really do. I really hope that you individuals out there, because to me this is cool. And I'm also I kind of have like a miniature droid factory, Nate, in my Max 140. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So if I can get more droids, I'm gonna try to get like a real conveyor belt. Like I want to get like a real droid factory, right? And have C-3PO come up on that platform and what does he say? How perverse? how perverse? If we don't get a droidica, someone has to burn. Man, how can you not do a droidica? I mean, Black Series, Speaking of Star Killer, look what I found. I'll shove in my room, Nate. Look at this. Look what I found.
Damn, that would have been nice if that would have been our first Star Killer from Hot Toys. That would have been nice.
Yeah. Oh,
yep. Don't get me wrong. I love my Sith Hunter Star Killer because I played the games when I was a kid, playing the expanding universe, expansion pack that came out for that DLC where you hunting all the main characters. Like you killed Leia, you killed Luke, and what have you. It was crazy. Good times. It's cool that we got Star Killer the way he is, but it would have been cool. We got Sam Witwer's likeness in one of his variants looks in the actual game. Would have been cool.
Yeah, it's such a miss. It was such a big miss not to get good old Sam on there. But like I said, it's not going to stop most of us.
I got so excited, right? I pre-ordered both the exclusive versions, the 13-day window opportunity. You got 13 days to pre-order with the gold coins. There's a time limit. I got both these pre-ordered, the Revan and the Star Killer.
Yeah. Duck Collector, I haven't forgotten. Me and Nate, I promise you, me and Nate have not forgotten about the ATRT. Yep. Where is it?
So far, Sideshow has been pushing back my final payment, and there's no shipping update yet, because you can go to Sideshow, right, and update your shipping. It still says pending. That means that it still hasn't been put out. It still is not in the window to release. Now, if you go to see Clone Wars Sidious with the dual wielding lightsabers from last year's pre-order, May the 4th. The shipping pending has switched to actual shipping price, so that's coming out soon.
So yeah, we folks, we talked about in the last 48 hours. We had Revan announced.
Revan, my beloved.
Darth Revan. We had BT1, little psychotic little droid.
War Machine BT.
Yeah. Today was a timed pre-order, which wait list. It's probably so. I can't imagine anybody getting rid of this. This is so cool. This gunmetal look.
This is gonna be a chase one right here.
It's chase near and Grail once it's all sold out. This thing is gonna blow up. This is definitely
crap.
2,000 units.
This thing's already on eBay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, someone sent me a DM that it was already popping up on eBay. What's it? What they're asking? What 500?
I see 600. I see 600 right now.
I think 600 is Grail. Yeah. Once it doubles like that, it's bonkers. Like
600.
Yeah.
579. 598. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is gonna be possibly $1,000 piece. This could be a Dark Side Anakin.
It could. It could. And then, like I said, when I started the stream, I go, it's really mean of Hot Toys because you need both of them. Nate, you need this iconic look with these two, like two peas in a pod. Like, why would you do that? It's just.
Yeah, I've seen posts where people have said they are not going to get War Machine BT1 because they could not get 000. They're like, nope, I can't do it. I can't even get this. I couldn't get the astromech droid because I could not get the protocol droid.
Exactly. Why would you want to buy? Exactly. Why would you not have one without the other? They're a combination set, right? It just doesn't. That doesn't make any sense. Revan is a no. Loving the Revan. Mitzelplick. Revan's no brain on the fence over Star Killer. Like I said, I after seeing the breakdown tutorial video on who Revan is, I fell in love with him. I'm like, I pre-ordered him.
Dude, I told you Revan was a beast. I told you.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is this? What's Kaiju Daddy talking about? Amazon JP canceled mine earlier this month, so pissed. No explanation why. I'm assuming the ATR. What's Kaiju Daddy talking about?
Amazon JP.
Maybe are you talking about the ATRT? Maybe that's what he's referring to.
Need Revan to white. That'll be the next one. Revan to white, bro. That's his light side.
That's the light side one, right? That because I did more research and I noticed that his outfits do change, and if he's lighter, okay.
Yep. Braid is asking a fun question here. Wait, Danoby and Nate. Oh no, yeah, Danoby and Nate Meister. Do you plan on having an Attack of the Clones battlefield display with all these figures supposed to be dropping soon? Anakin, Mace Windu. So the Coliseum fight. Remember the Coliseum fight? Maybe a battlefield.
Yeah.
Dio.
I can do that too. I have. There's like dry lake beds out here and caves and caverns out here in the desert. I can get some really cool photo shots on that. Pop Collectibles is selling the 000 already. It's
I wouldn't. Well, as of right now, I wouldn't trust Pop Collectibles to save our lives. So be careful. Be careful going with them. They're sort of like the next Toys.
Did you? Yeah. This is and again, this goes back to Hot Toys' cancellation because once Hot Toys can't, like you said, there was those 3 SKUs that got canceled. Then you have to rely on the mercy of the retailer. And luckily, if you pre-order through Sideshow, you're fine. But what if you pre-order through Toys Wonderland? What if you pre-order through KG Hobby? KG Hobby screwed me over on my.
I watched that stream.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. Wow.
So what? Who else out there pre-ordered stuff through KG Hobby? What if they ordered that Iron Man, Sakarian, or the yeah? I mean, for you folks out there who aren't aware, KG Hobby owes me an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man from February, and they keep emailing me excuses and New Year's Eve and this, and they're working on it. I've essentially been stiffed by KG Hobby. I've never been stiffed by KG Hobby before, and so I've been ghosted.
Andrew Garfield, right? Oh shoot! When did you buy Andrew Garfield? Because I had a backup one. That one I had to cancel.
I wouldn't have need a backup one if KG Hobby would have kept their end of the deal.
Wow.
And not come up with excuses about Chinese New Year.
Yeah, my backup one was I was trying to help Mr. Mom Collectibles because he missed the boat on the Andrew Garfield, and I tried to help him out with a pre-order, but he already got it somewhere else. So
Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy Store is also taking a cue from the playbook of Sideshow. They're doing small batches. Big Bad Toy Store isn't messing around with flaky collectors anymore. So they're doing small batches on a lot of the hot toys now. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Kaji Daddy. What do we have here? Aaron Villanueva.
So that's my dream. If I'm able to get John Wick head sculpt to fit in a Revan body, that would be perfect. Because that's kind of like my own little canon verse that that Keanu Reeves plays the role of Revan one day. Yeah.
What did you say, Gilbert? Because watch the BT get canceled because the collectors are mad. Yeah, I can see that too. That makes perfect sense. But I did also.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did mention that he's priced really well, though.
Well, the thing is, we all know that the best market for Star Wars is here in outside of Hong Kong and Asia. The best market for Star Wars is outside. That's why they keep pumping out Star Wars, because of our markets. If our market says no to this, then I'm like, damn, we don't need droids anymore at that point.
Man.
Can you imagine how Papa Howie seeing the numbers and like, damn.
But we called this. Yeah, and then moving forward, you and I, we said this. We knew that when Hot Toys was going to invest in the R&D into a protocol droids, they come in all shapes, and they come in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
I want TC-14, Phantom Menace.
Yeah. The tray. Bring out the tray. We gotta bring the tray though. We gotta bring the tray with the drinks. Yeah.
Oh, do I get points if May the 4th, Phantom Menace? We're gonna get TC-14. There's, hi, I'm TC-14, and then I want the white snow version from Empire Strikes Back Protocol droid.
The Hoth, and then there's a one in New Hope following C-3PO, the chrome one. Yeah.
Which one has the red protocol droid? Which one has a complete all red? Is it Empire Strikes Back too?
I can't remember. Shoot, which one's the red one?
Because Hasbro made an all red protocol droid from one of the films.
Yeah, I can't remember which one.
I can't remember either. But anyway, just like Iron Man, protocol droids, they come in every rainbow color, and they're all coming. But you know what? That also applies to the astromech droid. And we've already seen it with
R3PO. That's his name. R3PO.
And then the Enforcer droids, right? K2SO. Battle droid on the Stap. Phantom Menace. That was teased, right?
Yep.
Battle droid on a Stap, Phantom Menace packaging. So that's all.
Here's the thing, though. Like, Hot Toys is smart with what they release first, because they could do molds of them later for variations, like the like the Stap. Like, I have the Stap. That thing is beautiful.
It's awesome,
dude.
A lot of Star Wars collectors like slept on it. I'm like, what are you guys doing, man? The Stap is the shit. Like the small Star Wars vehicles. That's the essence. That's what makes Star Wars so much fun. Are the small vehicles that you get. So yeah, like the Stap, the Bark Speeder, and then is it next month, Nate? The lizard thing that the Stormtroopers ride on.
You mean the Dewbacks?
The Dewback. I'm having a brain fart there.
Wait, they're coming out. Oh crap! They're coming out this year. Dear Lord. Man, time flies.
And that's and remember I said it. The Dewback is a big ticket item, big ticket. So through Sideshow, you can expect it was at $800 with shipping and tax. Because it's like 7 and change before shipping and tax. So yeah, to me, that's a big ticket item.
You're running a DeLorean price. So.
Yes, 100%. That's a big ticket price. We're taking odds over the end of me first. I'm saying R3PO. There you go. Thank you so much. There you go.
R3PO. Yep.
Jedi. No, we don't need this. No, take that shit. No, we don't. I don't want any of those quacks from the council. I don't.
Iron
No,
Man
I
whole
don't.
armor. Oh my god,
No,
I
was
get
it
that.
Yaddle and those clowns? I don't want any of that. No, I don't.
I wouldn't mind going into that line, but
No.
will Hot Toys do it? Remember they did the whole of armor for Batman. Never released them, so
Yeah, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that Jedi Council because you know what? They were all punks and they all couldn't have seen the future and they couldn't have foreseen a dark emperor. So to me, they were weak sauce.
yeah.
They were weak sauce. So let's move on to this right here. Let's move on to poor Commander Cody. And
Oh man,
I'm not
what's the joke?
surprised.
You know what's the joke with this one?
What's
Papa Howie heard the cries of horror that, yo, where is Phase 1 Commander Cody? I got you, fam.
yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he's still available. I'm not. We even talked about it.
Still got the blue screen. Still got the blue
Yeah.
screen on it, so it could sell out in the next few days. So
Oh, so it's still showing the blue screen. Is that what it is?
yeah, I got it right here. 10 minutes in the cart or 5 minutes in the cart. It's still a limited to one. Ended up buying 2 of these. I needed one phase 1 and one phase 2. So
Okay. Oh, because of the helmet? No, the helmet doesn't change.
Yeah, it changed. It got 2 phases: one phase 1 helmet and one phase 2 helmet.
Oh, okay, that's right. With the attachment, right? The
yep. The Rocketeer helmet. Yep.
Okay. I was on the fence.
Yeah, Danoby, you scared me because you messaged me like, "Hey, where's the link for Cody?" I'm like, "Did you just tell me on the phone that you didn't want Cody?"
I did not, and I was having second doubts. I really didn't. I went purposely past the 1 o'clock time mark because I didn't. Here's my predicament, Nate. Is that I've been doing good for about the better part of a year, keeping my pre-order list at maximum 30, and I'm up to 33. I have to keep it low to anticipate surprises.
Yeah.
We're not even past May the 4th. We're not even past. I don't. And so I was torn because there's still things on my pre-order list that should have already been delivered to me that have not. One of them being the ATRT.
ATRT. Yep.
Right? I have to have those funds on, ready to push that stuff through. So I don't paint myself into a corner and then I end up canceling, right? I don't, if I put something into my Google spreadsheet pre-order, it's coming home. And I don't want to be forced to like, I've overreached and now I'm forced to no, I don't want to do that. So for me, it's better to not pre-order it. And then down the road, if I'm still interested in it, chase it. It's just, it's worked because remember, 125 pre-orders. Even Hot Toys can't keep up with their own pre-orders right now. They're like, oh, we got to cancel some of this shit. We can't even keep up with the stuff. So it's not just me. It's Hot Toys. They can't even keep up with it. They've overextended themselves to a certain point. This is a cool figure. I have the Attack of the Clones, clone.
Chrome. Yeah, I got 2 of those too. That's why I wanted to get him.
Yeah, and they're fun. They're fun. They're very they come off very artistic. They don't photograph very well under true light, under sunlight. It looks very, just something about them because of the chrome and the reflectiveness. They look great. You have to take them in with that artistic eye. They're not like, let's say, the regular Commander Cody, where I can take out in the desert, out in the rocks and mountains, and it looks fantastic, Nate. I can take a photo. It looks good. It looks epic and so forth. But the whole chrome gimmick, it just doesn't work. But not saying that's a negative for me. They just don't work out in under true light. But I still ended up buying them. And clearly, this is one of those. I mean, it's essentially a cash grab, you would say. I mean, it feels like a cash grab, right? That's when you do stuff like this. It's just
they still got the mode. The thing is, the troopers are becoming sort of like the Spider-Mans of Star Wars. Like, they got the modes. They could pump out any Spider-Man they want. They could pump out any clone trooper they want with the modes they have. So they could do variants. Yeah,
it's for that like this is meant for the collectors that want more, that just want that extra. because I love I love collecting clone troopers and stormtroopers and things like that. So I always do appreciate it. Did look at that, Braden, giving us some love. Thank you, Braden. Thank you. Hey, I get to use one of my my thank you. I haven't used that in a bit. Let me see here. My super chat thank you. Here we go. The twins say thank you.
Excellent. Thank you kindly for the generous super chat. Danoby 2 extends his praise for your support.
There you go. Thank you, Braden.
Thank you.
Commander, so this is, I don't want to lose the audience, but Commander Cody's it's not that high of interest. Maybe it's the fact that
because the thing is, there is a high interest for Commander Cody, is that it's not the colors they want. They want the original Phase 1 colors, and we're probably not going to get that until maybe at some point when Hata decides they want to go back to Clone Wars, like, animated.
Yeah,
that was the official release viewing wise, Phase 1 Cody.
Kaiju Daddy here is joking with us though. I have no Umbra figures in my collection, and I have no interest in
I got Danoby's Umbra in my house. I got 3 of them.
I have no, I skimped on that one. Let's talk about this guy here. A revival from the grave, something that
the reissue that we never thought we'd get.
A 100%, like everything. I verified it, just like you told me. Everything about this thing is exactly how it was reissued, and the only thing I didn't check was the original year.
They changed the name. That's the only thing they did was change the name.
Does anybody remember the year the original version of this was? Was it 2017? 2018? It's been more than 5 years.
Yep.
It's been quite a while. I did not know this went over my head. I thought
wow. Yo, it's gone. Gandalf is gone. Congratulations, guys, it's gone. Anyway, continue. My bad.
No. I had to I told Nate that I thought this illuminated backdrop was brand new, and Nate's like, no, Danoby, this is reissue. So it flew over my head when this was originally released. I was not paying. If this came out, does anybody know the year? Because if this was during the Civil War era of Marvel, I would not have cared 2 cents for Star Wars. Everything was.
I just know this was discounted when I came in. 2019, this was discounted, and the other troopers were more eye-pleasing for me than this one, so I only got the regular edition. But I regretted that, and I wanted to get the deluxe edition. And thank the maker, Papa Howie's like, we got you the deluxe reissue. I'm like, nice, because I want to buy multiple of these. I want to set them up like a whole armor.
I do too. Braden, thank you again. Thank you so much.
This is your $2. This is your $2.
I'll pull up another video. I'll pull up an old one. I'll pull up a classic. Thank you. Where's my thing? Which one is that? Here we go.
Wow, thank you so much for the super chat. Danoby extends his gratitude for your support. Trust knowing your contribution helps. Bye-bye.
That's one of my favorites there. Thank you, Dave. So I want multiples of this, Nate. And you told me that this illuminated backdrop runs on battery, and I'm going to USB hack the shit out of this. I'm going to plug this in. I have not pre-ordered. I cannot pre-order this yet, unfortunately. It has to wait. I want it, but unfortunately I have to wait before I can buy this. I want 2 of them. I've exceeded my pre-order allotment. I'm up to 30. I'll even check right now. I'm up to 33 pre-orders. I don't feel safe having over 30 pre-order. I'm at 34 as of April 22nd.
I'm at 60 something right now.
Yeah,
it hurts. It's hurting me.
I've
been working too. I've been working to pay off my pre-orders.
Yeah.
I went from 90 to 60. So I'm doing good right now.
I feel safe. I feel comfortable when my pre-order list is under 30. So that I can, again, like I mentioned earlier, I can anticipate surprises, because the surprise event I feel is not over. In fact, if anything, I was anticipating Back to the Future drops from the event in Tokyo, the Retro Sapin Part 2. And I mean, even Kaiju Daddy was on standby. He was gung-ho, and he knew I was on I was flipping, and then it was a complete dud, which I'm sad about it, but I'm also happy because then that now frees me up to focus on the droids. So it's, it's kind of like a win-win for me. But yeah, I mean, it's all about, as a collector, I've been doing this for you're climbing the years too. You have to anticipate it, Nate. You gotta prep it up. You gotta prep it up.
Yep.
Anticipate the worst down the road, and not
also have your backups just in case something doesn't follow through on a certain site. You got to go and have your backups.
Yeah. What I like about this illuminated backdrop is that within my module cases, man, it's gonna pop because my inside my module cases they're velvet black, and to have like an illuminated backdrop like this with just troopers, it's just be epic. And I figure with two of those side by side next to each other, you can probably do a combo of 3 stormtroopers together. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna give me a drink from the fridge.
No, go ahead. I got my water here. So this is something, like I said, this it's retailing for $240. It's not going to be for everybody. I get it. I mean, if you're exhausted on collecting clone troopers and stormtroopers, I get it. But Hot Toys, they did this little announcement a little bit dirty, because if this was just a regular stormtrooper, let's say from the Return of the Jedi, I'm like, I don't need one. I feel like I have them. But because it's an illuminated backdrop and it's priced pretty decent compared to Hot Toys, it's decently priced. It's definitely on Star Wars collectors' radars right now for it. So I want a minimum of 2. Unfortunately, folks, I can't paint myself into a corner on 2 of these right now.
I'm going to try and get 4 of these because I want the base. I want them to be lined up like a
it'll look great
armor. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to have multiples of these like stacked to each other, and I mean, to me, it'll be an easy USB hack to just daisy chain them all into one plug. But like, this is the stuff that I would want for Star Wars. And there used to be a company out there that used to make really nice Star Wars dioramas.
You know how much these were going for, the Dios? The original Dios, separately, about $120, $200 for this Dio right here.
I saw it before the announcement. They were still, even pre-owned, they were averaging about $500. People wanted this diorama set.
Yeah, the full figure. Yep.
Yeah. This is a quick. Will this be? See, I don't know. It doesn't feel. My impression is it doesn't feel like it's going to be a low batch.
This is the first time we see a reissue through a dark side line, because this is all about the dark side
theme. Yeah, right? Theme. Yeah.
So maybe they're doing something to where it's a short burst of pre-orders, just to help collectors. Hey, you missed out on the Grail line from years ago. Well, here's a reissue. Have fun, because, and also, you might not be able to, like, let's say, for example, they dropped the Palpatine with a throne through this line. Just a reissue. No updates, just a reissue. It could be a revolving door of reissues to this line. One
could be. No, you're right. It could very well be. What's the? Let me do something here really quick.
It's not going to be USB powered. It's the original one.
It is going to be the original one. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's no USB power on it. It's the original.
There we go. It doesn't. I thought it had the specs on it, but it doesn't. So did you already? I didn't even verify if it was going to be USB, because it's. Oh, so people are saying it, Nate. It sucks that it is. So it is still going to be battery operated. That's fine. For me, it's actually even easier if it has the battery compartments, because what I do is I can solder the cables. I'll have to micro drill a hole probably through the back of the base, and I'll just solder the wiring directly to the terminal. So for me, it's, if anything, it's a cleaner mod if the battery compartments are there, because it just means that I only have to drill one micro hole, and that's just to run the cables through it. And I can probably do it through the battery compartment. If the base is raised, if it has like the little little rubber stumpers, or I can run the cable right underneath it, so I wouldn't even damage the actual base. So if it runs on 3 AAA batteries, Does anybody know if it runs on 3? If it's 3 AAA batteries, I mean, it takes an easy 5-volt, easy. So yeah, that's my wish. I mean, I'm only interested in this because of that backdrop. Because that backdrop is going to make my existing.
It's a selling point. Yep.
Yeah, it's a selling point. 100%. So maybe there are going to be lights on it. Oh, I never thought about that.
That could be cool. Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Maybe Cal Kestis the part of the light side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. 2019 release. Was this? It says it was. Was it really released in 2019? The Death Star diorama.
Yeah. So it was released for pre-order to 2018, and then
then released in 2019. Oh, that makes sense. I was going to say
pre-order 2018, 2019 release.
Okay. Well, that makes a little bit better sense.
It makes sense that you don't remember because what was hype? Infinity War and Endgame.
Infinity War, Endgame.
Yep, Marvel.
It was Marvel. Yeah. My religion was directly towards Infinity War and Endgame. That was it.
Yeah, I always mention this in my streams and my videos that the one movie that got me into Hot Toys was Endgame, because my idea was to create my Endgame display one day with all the Endgame characters in the portals. That's still a dream for me. And that what got me into Hot Toys. What's the best company that could deliver these figures? 1/6 scale figures, high end. Hot Toys.
Hot Toys, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, this is probably one of the, like, that just, to me, that looks cool. Like, I would just, why don't they just sell that, man? Just get, Hot Toys needs to just start doing dioramas. Like, I would eat all that up, man.
Me too. Like, they could do like the I would buy multiple of those mouse droids, if they just sold them in a cheap pack, like a cheap $200 pack with several other droids together with it. I wish they could do more of that, or a deal based with this. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to go and buy like 3 or 4 IG-12s so I could get one mouse droid from each one. No.
Yeah, it just doesn't make it. Yeah, so that seems to be the ongoing, where everybody need a couple more of these Stormtroopers. So everybody seems to, like, they want to do a little bit. They want multiples of this, and like I said, I don't blame anybody. This is cool. I mean, if to have it, like, not just a Stormtrooper, but to have Darth Vader in front of it. Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Pretty badass. Very nice. Let me see. Mitchell says, you got the right approach, Danoby. I'm getting picking up 2 for the backdrop, which will go great with my DX Return the Jedi Vader. See, the Return the Jedi Vader hasn't been, that's inbound too. There's there's some pre-orders from Star Wars that are inbound too. I have on pre-order. Plus, I'll add the Commander Stormtrooper in the mix. So not bad.
Oh, you're aware 000 is now released. Well, it's supposed to be released. It was on the shelves on the 27th. So it is to be released.
It's the one with the red coins though, right? It's that version.
No, there's no red coins with this one. It's just no special coins. It's 000 was already prompted for release, like this Stormtrooper here. They're all ready for the shelf.
But the ones that you're able to pick up at the Hot Toys base is going to be the ones with the red coins, though, isn't it?
No, the 000 doesn't come with the.
No, I'm confusing them. You're right. It's you're right. I'm thinking of Revan and Starkiller. Those are the ones. The red ones are the ones that are going to be at the Starbase or the flagship. Okay, that's what I thought. How much for a 3-pack of mouse droids in the whole time? Who knows?
I would easily do like what? One Dio Imperial base, right? With multiple mouse droids and maybe a gonk droid. Let's push it maybe what? 220.
Yeah.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah, and that's right. They teased the Mandalorian safe house, unfortunately, in the graveyard. Yeah. I would have been down for that. The Mandalorian, I thought that was their first foray into an actual diorama based off of Star Wars, and they chickened out. I would have supported that. The only thing about that safe house, though, is that I felt it probably wouldn't have catered to the masses, since I still feel a lot of collectors are still working out of DTOFs, and that seemed pretty damn big. So whether or not that diorama would have fit inside a DTOF, I would have been very dubious on that. Yeah, because that was a pretty big diorama. That probably would have popped inside a module case, or even like a shelf system, or even like a utility shelf that anybody would have modded. But A DTOF, yeah, I don't know.
I would have still picked that up, man. Like, damn. Because I work off China cabinet displays, so I do have DTOFs, but I'm trying to phase those out to add more China cabinets eventually. So,
we got here, and then the exclusive, and then this was a day one. So this just came out today. It's in Hong Kong. People are, because I know Kaiju Daddy just mentioned he was thinking about doing a review this Saturday.
yeah, live unboxing on the 000. Yep.
So yeah, I'd like to. I'm curious, and it looks pretty cool. I can't. That means we're gonna get this shipped probably in the next several months to the U.S.
So if 000 is anything like the comic books, not comic book, but the cartoon Spider-Man that released in December of 21st, it might be coming in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, that's fast
from Sideshow. Yep, that's how fast the Spider-Man was.
Wow.
Yep.
That's going to be wild, Nate, to get this.
So this will probably start hitting your invoices on May the 4th.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Man, you're right. That's going to be fast. I wouldn't be surprised. Hot Toys wants to get paid. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be cool. So this is it. That's the big announcements. May the 4th. I mean, probably the next time we're gonna see us, Nate. Maybe that's what in a week or so. Unless Hot Toys does something more dramatic. I mean, that was one of the reasons I wanted to come on and talk about it on Spin Night Run.
So what's your wish list for May the 4th?
It's gonna definitely be the Droidica, little Annie on the pod racer.
Okay.
And you know what? Since Howard Chan is riding the protocol droid's dick right now, we're gonna get TC-14. TC-14 would be an easy one. Make it shiny and reflective. That's easy, you know. And then hell, piss everybody off. Make it to like a little timed limited. Make it to no TC-14. I don't think we're gonna get Jabba the Hutt from the Phantom Menace.
I wouldn't mind Jabba the Hutt, but my wishes right now is the droidy cars, Padawan Kenobi. That would be pretty cool. Padawan Kenobi, yes.
Padawan yes, yeah.
With
How many did you? Yeah, that's is that 5 of them? That's the Padawan Kenobi. Do you think they'll do 5 announcements for May the 4th? How many have they done in one day for May the 4th?
Okay, so May the 4th.
Right?
So May the 4th, they did 4 for Return of the Jedi year. They did well. If you include the collector's edition, it's 6. So 2 Darth Vaders, right?
Okay.
2 Darth Vaders, 1 C-3PO Goldenrod, and Palpatine from Clone Wars and Commander Fox. That's 5. And then they got the 2022 May the 4th. That was Attack of Clones. They did 5.
That's right.
Two clone troopers, 1 clone trooper, 1 clone trooper pilot.
That's right.
Battle droid.
Yeah.
C-3PO from Attack of Clones.
That's right.
That's 4. Wait, who's the 5th one? R2-D2. R2-D2. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. And out of that batch, we're still missing Anakin, right? We don't have Anakin yet in our hands.
No, yeah. Anakin still hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, and that was from 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not. It's
and Mace Windu hasn't been dropped yet either.
Oh, so. Mace Windu, that's right.
Yep.
That's right, Mace Windu. Did you pre-order? I have not pre-ordered Mace Windu. He is not on my pre-order list. I want him. It's
yeah, I already have him pre-ordered. So
yeah, I passed on these droids, but I pre-ordered Star. Yeah, I mean, there's something. That's the thing with these announcements being this early is that there's something for every. If you're a Star Wars fan, there's gonna be something out of these announcements that's gonna cater to the Star Wars fans. It may not be all, but
yeah.
There's going to be 1 or 2. Unfortunately, me and Nate are cursed because we're chasing all of it.
We're chasing all of it. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's everything here. I'm interested in. The only thing I did not pre-order that I want is the Stormtrooper with the diorama.
Oh, about to announce something for you guys. So if you guys were wondering, I don't know if Sideshow will fix this, but you can put this on payment plan right now on Sideshow. You can put it on payment plan right now. If you need a little backup help, you could put this on payment plan, the 000.
Really?
Yeah, right now. Earlier you couldn't do it, but now you can. Now you could put variant Chrome's Edward Scissorhand 000 on payment plan. You don't
So
have to.
you would go in and then modify the order. Is that what it is?
Yep.
That is a badass droid. This is cool.
Hey, with the May the 4th coming up, I might need some room to move this over to another payment. You know what I'm saying? Another month. I want to be flexible here because May the 4th is coming. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Commander Cody Cromer. This is what you were talking about, the different helmet styles.
Yep, phase 1 and phase 2. The reason I decided to get 2 of them because I do want one Commander Cody with the phase 2 helmet chrome, but I do also want a phase 1. This is the very first phase 1 Commander variant helmet. So I would like to display that in my collection the way it is. Yep.
I like, you know what? I prefer the Attack of the Clones look. So the left one,
the Rocketeer look.
Yeah, the Rocketeer looks. Yeah, it looks better. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Duck Collector says I just did 2 months.
Oh, also, guys, be careful with these antennas. I've heard horror stories where these figures fallen, Commander Cody's have fallen before, and those antennas just pop.
Yeah. Yeah, they just snap. They just hit the floor from a few feet. Yeah. Hot Toys Greedo. Hot Toys Greedo should be done by Sideshow. I wouldn't want to Savage Press. Let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna be it. We've covered just about everything. I think I'm done, Nate. I think we've covered everything. We've done our due diligence in informing the folks of what it means that Hot Toys now can cancel anything. So,
are you liking the new? Are you liking the new Hot Toys?
I'm scared of the new Hot Toys.
Oh! Wait a minute!
What's that?
Wait, Kaiju Daddy. I think Kaiju Daddy corrected me here. Let me see. Where is it? The first, no, Dylan Compton corrected me. I forgot Commander Fox. I have him ordered. He has the Commander Cody phase 1 helmet variant. Yeah, you're right. And also General Kenobi, but that's just Kenobi. But yeah, you're right. Commander Fox does have that same helmet. You're right.
Yeah. The new Hot Toys, man. This is it. This is the world after cancellation era. We all grew up in a world, the world of before cancellation, where Hot Toys, once something went into pre-order, it was guaranteed. Those days are done, man. They're not messing around anymore. And what that's going to entail, we're going to start to see the effects. Maybe
Question.
What's that?
Which cancellation would rifle your feathers if Hot Toys had to come out? Yeah, the pre-orders weren't that great.
I'm going to look at my pre-order list really quick. The only one that I think would really annoy me would be Old Man Indiana Jones.
Dude.
Because the movie bombed. Dude, really bad.
You're right. That would make me mad.
So that one, like, I would understand why they canceled it. But it would make me really sad. It would definitely break my heart because I really, really want that one. I pre-ordered the Indiana Jones with the whole deluxe, with the whole diorama, because it's a nice setup, bunch of accessories and shit. So that one, I went through my pre-order list and I'm just looking at it. And I'm just like, that one would, I can see it. Like if I had to speculate one being canceled out of my personal list, it would be that one. Everything else I have on my list seems pretty strong. The only other one that I suspect could be a threat would be She-Hulk, but I don't know, man. I think She-Hulk.
Kang also could
Kang would be one. I did not pre-order Kang, but I have She-Hulk on my pre-order list. I could see her getting canceled. That would make me really sad, because I can look at that figure, Nate, and you and I can look at that figure of She-Hulk, and there's a lot of new R&D technologies that are being included. I mean, that whole figure from top to bottom is brand new, and I would want that into my collection. Like, there's nothing there that's being recycled, so I could see them getting cold feet and kind of cucking out of it, and just like, oh, we can't. There's no interest. I mean, She-Hulk, the show, was dismal. You know.
Another thing I want to bring up before we end. I know people are complaining, why is Hot Toys doing more exclusives now than actual open releases? Because for the past it's been 5 years, right? 4 to 5 years. For the past 4 years, the one complaint from collectors and the community was that Hot Toys not holding its value anymore. Hot Toys has no exclusives anymore. There's no rarity in my figures anymore.
That's right.
Hot Toys listened. They heard your calls, and now they're dropping figures that are exclusive, that are limited. And now you got to pay the rat race. You thought that you can get all the exclusives? Well, there's the gamble right there.
That's it.
Not everyone can get all the grails. So
and if you would have told me, just 24 hours ago that this thing would have become a Grail, I would have been like, no, it's not. No one cares. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, was I wrong? So Revan, Star Killer, there's no more flaky. There's no more, let me think about it. This is what we created, right? This is kind of our fault, right, Nate? This is what the community did.
The monster we created this monster.
We created this monster. Yeah, this was us. We did this, right? Pretending to want shit and pre-ordering it and canceling it 24 hours, and this is it. It's either you get in line, you chase it, and do virtual queues, or you chase it down on the secondary market, or you hold your breath, pre-ordering through other companies, hoping to get the figure that they're promising.
I've seen a lot of posts, so it's going to be very interesting which figures in our design want to go with.
Oh, not.
Oh my God, EXO! Oh my God, come on! Oh my God, there's never a stream with you that you got to hit on freaking EXO. Dear
EXO,
Lord,
because man, they're a train wreck. Have you seen this? How are they still around?
Oh dear Lord! Oh my, I can't take you anywhere.
How are they still around? How are they still around?
Lord.
But you know what? Don't act surprised and clutching your pearls if any of those Ahsoka characters get the axe. I'm telling you, nobody saw that show. Nobody saw that shit.
Nobody.
So don't be on a live stream clutching those pearls like, I can't believe they canceled the blue guy or the blonde chick or the old man, or I don't even know what the names are.
Hey man, Thrawn, get some respect to Thrawn, okay? Because at least George Lucas did come out and say that the Thrawn trilogy was a proper sequel to his Star Wars. So the Thrawn trilogy of novels that came out when Timothy Zahn.
Yeah. I know of it. I didn't. I kind of slept.
Like he gave his blessings to that novel trilogy.
I slept through that.